Good afternoon. Today we take the interview with Prof and take himself lecture and experience in the life.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon to all of you. I am very happy to meet you in this great day for giving some valuable information for our better future. I think first of all I should thank our Dean, Vice Dean, Chairman and other faculties for giving the opportunity to have this presentation, as well as I should thank the King of Saudi Arabia for giving me the opportunity to work here, especially for my brothers, you. Okay, so I am happy to be with you now. I think today what we are going to see, how to succeed in life. It's very important. I think many people have many ambitions in life, right? So maybe one may be having the ambition of becoming an engineer, one may be having the planning of being an entrepreneur. Like that, the ambition will change from people to people. Ambition should be always high, but how to achieve it, it is very important. Okay, that is in your hand. Okay. Normally, I think there are three stages in life. One is the school study life, college life, and future life, like the family life. Okay. In school life, you have maybe enjoyed and you got good knowledge from the school. Now you are in the college life, right? Especially college, there are different type of studies are there. Maybe science, engineering, medicine, etc. But you are in engineering field, you are in the right field. That too, you are especially in mechanical engineering. So I think the mechanical engineering is the mother of engineering for all the group of engineering. If you take any group, for example, electronics and the communication, electrical engineering, civil engineering, computer science engineering, for all the courses, the mechanical is the fundamental one. Without mechanical knowledge, no one can acquire the knowledge of their field of engineering. That is why, for example, if you learn the course in the level 3 or 4, there are many mechanical courses will be taken by the other branch of studies also. So what can I say? You are in the right branch, right place, the right course, especially right university to acquire the knowledge. Okay. So the teachers are teaching the various courses. You may be studying various courses, but how to apply that idea into practice? For example, you may be working for a job, going for a job after this study. Somebody may start the company, somebody may do some social activities, whatever it may be. The value of the knowledge you are getting from the college is very, very important. You should apply. Clear? That's what the 5 years duration of study. Actually, the classroom you may be studying the course, but if you are not going to study the course here, you are going to get the information for your happy life. How to succeed in life. Okay. So, first of all, I would like to say that you all must have the subject knowledge. That is important. Okay. Next thing is the skills. There are three things. I think KSA. Knowledge, skill, attitude. These three things are very, very important for everyone for happy life. Suppose you are learning the courses in the college, you may get the knowledge. That is not only sufficient. Okay, then skill set is important. Suppose one of you want to be an engineer of Aramco, the other may be want to be the engineer of Saudi Electronics Company. Like that, if you are going to various places, you may be having skill for the particular company or particular domain. That is very important. Clear? See, you are studying many courses put together. You should create an global idea that if you go to any concern, any company, any organization, you should be able to apply all the ideas you learned from the courses into the practice. That's very important. That is called skill. Okay, knowledge you are developing from the college, as well as skill you should develop for working anywhere and excel yourself and become a successful person. Okay, and other than that, attitude. It is very, very important. What do you mean by attitude? Attitude is nothing but how you have to mingle with the people. Suppose you are working in a company, there are different categories of people. Their attitude will be different. But whatever the attitude of other people working with you, you should be able to cooperate and make yourself happy first, then make others also, your colleagues also happy. That is very important, right? Ultimately in life, what is important? You have to how to get a happy life, right? For you, similarly, how to make others happy. That is important. The other thing. Suppose you are in a family, you are very happy, very knowledgeable, very skill oriented. Suppose you may have brother and sisters. You should make your brother and sisters also to be knowledgeable by sharing the ideas, skills and the attitude you are getting it from the the college, right? So that means that first of all you should become a good knowledgeable, skilled and good attitude person. Then your family. Once your family is good, feeling good, your neighbors in the particular location, then there is maybe a region, then will be the country. That means because of you, all the individual or all the person in your network, they may be your parents, they may be your brothers, sisters, they may be your friends, all should feel that it's because of you, all are happy. That is what very important for life. Clear? So suppose if you are alone happy, surrounding is not good, you will not feel comfort, right? So your objective should be always global. That means you have to take care of your entire surrounding or network to make them happy. Likely all individual make them happy. Definitely, for you take your class, all will be happy. For a department, all the students of mechanical engineering will be happy. Then take the university, all the students of the university will be happy. Likely wherever you go, people should do it. Also, one thing I want to say, you should not go for begging to anyone for job or higher studies. People should demand you. Create the demand. Create the publicity. How it is possible? That all because of these three things. KASA. Knowledge, skill, attitude. If suppose there is a person among the group, you can create some new concept or create a new device. For example, all are using mobile, right? There is some existing technology on the mobile. Suppose you are the best programmer, best coding person, you are doing some new apps. Because of that, it is very useful for the public. Then people will approach, where is Abdullah? Where is Yusuf? Am I right? Like that, people should approach you. You should not go behind others. For that, please make you as a valuable person. You should not be an ordinary person. Okay? People should know that anywhere you are putting your name, you are the expert. For example, you see, there is big leaders. Suppose Google. Take Google. Google, if you take the big people, everybody, the well-read people will know. Well, how? Because of his knowledge, because of his skill, because of his attitude. Right? So likely you must also develop yourself by the way of learning the course in the college. Automatically, when you maybe during the course or when you finish the course, people should wait in the queue to pick Abdullah, pick Yusuf, pick Malik. Am I right? That means what do you understand? You are top. You are all in all. You must develop yourself in 360 degrees. Right? It should not be in one direction. Suppose knowledge wise, Muhammad is good. Now I think skill wise, Muhammad should develop. Like that means there is a shortfall of your publicity, shortfall of your need. So what I want to say, you please try to develop yourself in 360 degrees. Automatically all the directions people will looking for picking you like magnet. Understand? So that's is in your hand. But we parents and the teachers are always with you, okay, and your friends also. In life there are three people who are very important. Who are they?
Parents.
First, parents and teachers. Actually parents and the teachers are parallel. And your best friends. Friends, please underline the point. Best friends. Friends, there are many people will be there. Out of which, who will carry you? Who will help you? Who will support you? You want to identify. Suppose you are having 10,000 friends. Suppose only 10 people are in there. They are having the three attitude, three things, three parameters. Like good knowledge, good skill, good attitude, good helping tendency. Okay? That is important. You analyze and pick them and keep it like a very close friend. It is very, very useful for your life. So in your life, your parents are important, the teachers are important, as well as your best friends are important. That will develop the good network automatically. Till you live in the world, they all will be supportive. No doubt that accordingly, whenever you need of any help, whenever you are in need of any support, whenever you are inventing new ideas, whenever you want to grow up, all three will be supporting in the three directions like X, Y, Z. Clear? Mathematics. Mathematics is heart of engineering. Without mathematics you cannot, right? Similarly, the X, Y, Z are very important for your life. Clear? Also learning. Learning will be always learning for life. Don't learn for the grade. Don't learn for the course. For example, you are finishing the degree from this esteemed university. Where a degree will be, graduation will be in the paper, right?
Yes.
It will be in the file. But whatever the knowledge, whatever the skill, whatever the attitude you are carrying in your brain will be with you till you live in the world. For example, if you are at 90 years old, you are able to deliver some lecture, give some idea to the people, idea to some new concept, you will be more demand. Don't think that the age is a matter. This is not a matter. Your knowledge is a matter. Clear? So where the way to get the knowledge? Will you able to buy from the shop? Whether you will get loan from the bank? No. It is in your hand. For that we teachers are ready always. If you are having good attention and a good relationship, okay, parents, teacher and friends, definitely no doubt that at any point of time you will not be alone, right? You will be always with the people, okay, with that you can shine. Because it is a teamwork. For example, this meeting also arranged by, especially by my dear brothers. So this is also teamwork. Teamwork only will succeed. Alone also you can do, but it will take time. But if you are working as a team, definitely, team means, for example, your parents, your teachers, your friends, you together working. You are in need of any idea, you are in need of any, for example, financial support, whatever it may be. It is ready in front of you. Automatically, if you start the job, it is very easy to succeed. Right? Also, suppose you are taking any task in life. Okay? There are 6 important things. There are 6 questions you also have to ask with you. Okay? Then if you get the answer and start it, no failure at all. No failure at all. Maybe you may be involved in various activities in your life. Some activities may be succeeded, some activities may be failed. But if you follow my idea now, you never face failure at all. Okay? Yes. Number 1. What, where, how, why, who, when. These 6 questions. For example, suppose you are going to eat, maybe you are going to eat lunch. There is a question, what you are going to eat. This is very important. Suppose you might be having stamina. So once you need to balance it. You take some food to balance the energy. Suppose you are eating more fatty content, what will happen? Your weight will increase, you will be unhealthy, right? So what to eat? Very important. Just like that, you should not eat anything, right? Like when to eat. Suppose there is a time, that just one example I am telling. This example will be applicable for all the activities you are doing in your day-to-day life. Any activity, you do it. You ask 6 questions, get the answer, then start. Don't start just like that and then fail. Face failure. Clear? If you plan accordingly, you get the answer, then if you start with the information, definitely you will succeed. Because all the questions, all the doubts are clear. Right? When to eat, then where to eat. It's our third point. It is very important. Suppose if you are eating in the open place, what will happen? In the air, lot of dust, lots of bacteria, lots of insects. It all will spoil the quality of the food. Right? So if you eat that, automatically you will spoil the health. So you have to choose the right place. Clear? Now next, who to eat? Suppose there are many varieties of food. Chapati, idli, puri, everything. Suppose somebody look chapati. So for that person, chapati should be given. Who to eat? You have to select. Why there are varieties of food in any hotel or restaurant? That is for the different kind of people looking different kind of food. Right? So likely, who to eat? Why to eat? Next, why you should eat?
Energy.
Suppose, energy. Generally in energy. Suppose you are going to a doctor. The doctor said that your vitamin D shortage in your body. Okay, you have to take the food related to vitamin D. Okay, to improve your vitamin D content in your body. Right? Yes. Likely, why to eat? We are without checking. We are eating all food together. What will happen? There is an imbalance of energy or imbalance of nutrition in the body. So what will happen? Sometimes overweight, overfat, and leg pain, head pain, shoulder pain. This all will come automatically. Your health will be affected. Right? Then what else? 4 questions over. What are the other questions left out? How to eat? How to eat? Eating also. Suppose you are eating at a place. Most preferably you should use some good tools to eat, for example spoon or some important things. So just like that you are putting hand or putting with some other things, what will happen? That also mix with some other unwanted things. That will affect the food. If you eat, your health will be affected. Right? What is the last question? How? How to eat? I think just now I told.
Yeah.
Just now I told. When? Finish. Tell us. Where? Tell us. Who? Tell us.
How is it done?
Yes. When, where, how, what, why, who.
How?
Why? Why?
Yes.
Why to eat? Why to eat? It is to increase the weight.
Yes.
It is to increase the weight. No. Then why to eat? To get the required energy. Required the energy means it includes everything. Okay. So just like the formality of eating 3 times, you are eating 3 times, eating more quantity, what will happen? It will totally affect your health. So ultimately asking this question is for having good health, for choosing good food, right? So now you are careful to do all the things, then you are eating, definitely you will be very sound. Similarly, you are learning, you want to A+ grade. So you ask there is 6 questions and get the answer. And to do it day to day. No doubt, you will not fail. Definitely will achieve. Okay, likely what I want to say, if you take any task in your life, you should succeed. You should be a successful person. You should be a result-oriented person. Suppose somebody says, Abdullah will be the successful person. Suppose somebody may look, they may be in need of help. They should think that if I put Abdullah, I can get it. I can then solve my problem. Like that, if you are very familiar about you for having such 3 aspects, attitude, skill, knowledge, definitely there is a demand around you. So you will be popularized, automatically you will become a big person in your life. For example, the great people, great scientists, or now we are referring, for example, Newton, for example, Reynolds, this and all we are studying. How? We suppose they have not become a successful person, they have not done some scientific inventions, you may not be studying, right? You may not know who you are. So similarly, you are now in the right place, in the right time. If you are developing some concept, like developing some apps, it is useful for the public, it is scientific oriented, definitely no doubt that you will be also demanded for your younger brothers or your children's. When your children comes or your younger brother comes for studying, they should know there is the law of Abdullah. Right? So similarly, you should contribute yourself for this your development, for your societal development and your family development and the country development. Accordingly, you are at any corner of the country. Any corner of the country, all people will know. All people will know. Right?
Yes.
So that is very important for your future. Also, there is a course, this course undergraduate BSc course you are studying is a foundation for your life. So learning, it is a continuous process, right? Learning is not limited. Even at 90 years old you can learn. But out of all, these 5 years after schooling, the 5 years engineering is the foundation for your life. Whatever the knowledge you are gaining is very, very important for establishing your future. Am I right? So you may be studying after that MSc or PhD, that is also maybe. But out of all, this will speak the BSc degree, in the degree what is the knowledge you are getting it, what is the skill you are developing it, and what is the attitude you are developing it will speak for the entire life. Because you are, after completing this degree, you will become a matured person, right? So suppose if after finishing the degree, you can be able to handle anything, right? So you will be alone. Now you are under a group. Somebody will help, somebody will support. Once you finish the degree, you should do your thing alone. Suppose you are in a job, you have to work yourself. Suppose you are starting a company, you have to do yourself, right? So you will be all in all, you will be having more responsibility. So that time, if you are more strong from knowledge and attitude and skill point of view, when you finish the degree, no doubt that you will be doing successfully, you will be developing and growing very fastly, and you can become a number one person in the country. Clear? This is ultimately very important thing for your life. Please don't forget to learn all these things, because succeeding in life is very important. Many people fail because of the improper planning, improper working. All those things play a vital role. Okay, as you are my student, you are the student of the Qasim University. Wherever you go, people should see that this guy have good knowledge. The guy is doing well. The guy is very good for my job, my company. Like that, you should create popularity for you. That will create a good reputation for your parents. Suppose somewhere you go, all the gift, whatever you are getting it because of your parents, because of your teachers. You create good name to you, good name to your parents, good name to your teachers, good name to the university. Don't forget it. Wherever you go, you should be appreciated with the university, with the Qasim University student. Right?
Yes.
So likely you should be popular among the people. Accordingly, you will be getting very good future and very good shine and very good happiness. Okay? Then please don't forget to help others. It's very important. You have got good money, you have got good job, you are earning good things. But it's for whom? Maybe first of all for you. Then maybe for your family. Then you have to help others also, because helping is a very important thing. The happiness getting from many things, right? Maybe if you eat good food, you may feel that I am happy. If you are sleeping in good restaurant, you feel good comfort. But the happiness getting from helping to others is the great number one. So not only happy for you, God is there. According to the law of conservation of energy, energy never be created nor destroyed. So whatever you are doing, suppose you are helping to your friend, you are helping to the neighbor, you are helping to some unknown. Don't think that what benefit you will get it. Don't work for expecting the benefit. Benefit will automatically come from God, Allah. Clear? So if you help to anyone, you will be spending the energy, you may spending the money, but don't think that it is waste. Will be coming to you back through God. Maybe immediately, maybe next day, maybe after 1 month of time, or after 1 year of time. Okay, God have the calculation for you. Okay, definitely whatever the energy is spent for others in the form of helping will come to you. Okay, so automatically that also will support you, lift it. Maybe or your family, your generation, your children will be good because of your another good attitude for helping others. So likely many things another required for the life, especially as I said at the beginning, the attitude, skill, knowledge is very, very important. Okay, not only this college life, it's entire life. Okay, that will boost you and develop you and create happiness. You can enjoy your life, no doubt. Okay, so I request all of you to learn all things wherever, whenever you get the opportunity. Suppose you are traveling in for a maybe interview, somebody is sitting with you. Don't think that he is something, but please talk to them. Interact. Interaction is an important tool. Interaction is an important tool to develop you. Suppose for example, Abdullah and Muhammad is traveling for a career interview to Dammam. Okay, so they may be traveling by, how will you travel? Will you travel by car or flight?
By car or flight.
Okay, let us assume they are both are traveling by car. Okay, maybe somebody also, maybe normally there is a public transport, any unknown person also will join with us. Okay,
Yes.
most of the cases, that time somebody is sitting near to you. Suppose one case, what we assume, these two guys are not speaking, the other third person sitting nearby also not speaking, they are simply traveling. What the benefit, what the loss, whether they get benefit or loss?
No.
Loss.
Yes.
Why? Because suppose, second case, the person sitting nearby is the manager of the company where he is going for the interview. Maybe. Am I right?
Yes.
Suppose Abdullah is interacting, hello, hi, how are you? So he will also, how are you? Then they will interact each other. They will know each other, right?
Yes.
Automatically he is going for the interview. He may be the will be manager. He is one of the panel member to select the candidate. So if you interact, what will happen? Definitely you will ask about the interview, how the interview will be, all those things. So there may be the pre-information will be obtained from the manager who is traveling. He is an unknown person, right? He is an unknown person. Okay, by the way initiative and the interest you shown to interact with him, so there is the idea he gave. There is the information he gave over the interview. Definitely, the Abdullah and the Muhammad goes and follow his guidance. He will not select shortcut way. He will give the idea how to present, how to appear in the interview. So definitely, they will have sound comparing to the other candidates. When they come out from the interview, they will come with the job. What is the important thing? Because of the interaction during the travel.
Yes.
Do you know the value of that? So likely there are many things are there, but even small things will help you, and you can also help. Sometimes the other person coming from the along with you, maybe the junior, he may be in the level 5 for maybe some training program. You can share your experience, what you gained in the senior level 10. Okay, accordingly your junior also will get more information that will be helpful for his studies. Likely vice versa, there is a possibility of exchanging, give and take policy. Give and take. Automatically you will be good, your neighbor will be good, your people are close to you also will feel good. So that never leave you. Also, you never leave them. Automatically there is a team of people like a family or group of students in the college. All the places happy. No shortage of happiness. Clear?
Yes.
So out of all, in the life there are two things that are very important. One is the physical strength. Another is the mental strength. What do you mean by physical strength? Health, good stamina. If you are living in the country, in the world by till 90 years, you should not have any disease. Number one. So you should give priority for the physical health. Number two, the mental health. What is called mental health? Knowledge. These two things are very important. Okay, you have to give importance for getting it. Clear? So whenever you are eating any food, wherever you go, whatever it is, please give importance for your health. Suppose some food is available free of cost. Don't eat just like that for 2 kg or 5 kg. What will happen? Your weight will be day to day increasing. Then you cannot walk, you cannot sit, you cannot read, you cannot sleep. You may be having very good knowledge. You may be very intelligent. You will be very smart. What is the use out of all? You are not having the health. No. So health is very, very important. Number one. So you have to eat quality food. Quality is important. Okay. And then you should have timely food. Okay. Like that, there are many things you have to take care. Just like that, don't eat anything. Don't spoil the health. Maintain the health always active. For that, there are many things. Eating quality food, doing exercise. Right? These are all, please have it in your day-to-day life. Clear? Suppose you are waking up from the bed, just some 15 or 20 minutes. 20 minutes some exercise. Exercise means you need not go to the Dhammam. You need not go to Riyadh. Maybe at your home itself. Maybe there is a roof, walk or jog, or some nearby there is a ground. Walk, jog, like that 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes spend it. At the early morning, the empty stomach, please eat some warm water with the lemon juice. This all clean your body. Fat and all acidity, everything will come out. Okay, likely there are many tips are there. Okay, so like you plan for your day-to-day food and have good health. The next thing is mental health. Mental health, no, like don't think that only you can learn from the class. No, there are many sources. Abdullah, there are many sources. You can learn in the classroom. Maybe you are chatting with somebody, he will say some information, that is also learning source. There is a newspaper. There is a newspaper. How many of you are having the habit of reading newspaper? What is newspaper? There is a paper which is having collection of information which is happening in overall the world, right? Suppose you are in Purida. You are not having the habit of reading newspaper, or you are not having the habit of interacting with others. What will happen? Your knowledge level will be reduced. So, in the class, what you are learning is learning only for subject knowledge. As I said, you should learn for the life. So, for that, in addition to the classroom learning, maybe learning in the college, you must have the habit of interacting with the people, reading the materials. Another thing is browsing the websites. There are many informations. For example, you want to know, maybe you may be having the plan of doing MS in US at Texas University. After going, you should not think. Now itself, search, know the infrastructure, know the faculty strength, know the facilities. Right? All those things learn. It will take hardly 5 to 10 minutes. If there is a telephone call comes on the mobile, you may be speaking for half an hour or 1 hour, right? Don't think that it is not good. It is also good. But at the same time, don't forget, spend time for getting knowledge from various sources. Newspaper, television, then the websites, textbooks, journals, interacting with the people, mingling with the people, and helping to the people. This all put together, will strengthen your knowledge for your life. Clear?
Yes.
Automatically, you will become very smart when at one stage. Maybe, for example, after the degree. Maybe after the degree you have to settle, and 1 or 2 years it will take. Then finally, you will be all in all. Any task come to you, you can able to manage. Suppose some of your friends may calling from Riyadh. I want this material from this Burida. Immediately they will find that this maybe Muhammad is good. He will approach. He will not travel here. Immediately he will get the material and send it. Like that, anywhere anything is required, this network of the people, you can get things in time and succeed, and you can be happy. Clear?
Yes.
So for that, finally what I want to say, please have the proper plan, then work for it according to the plan, then achieve it. There is an objective and outcome. Whatever the activities you are doing, you should have objective. You should get the outcome. That means you should be a result oriented person. As I told you, right? You never face failure. I have learned the idea. From now you start to do. Initially it may be a little bit difficult. But when you practice, you will become smart. And by seeing you, others also become smart. Right? Or make them to become a smart. One day all will be smart. Then what is left out? Automatically whatever you want in life you will get it. You will be ultimately happy. Okay? So all over places you will be very comfort and very peaceful and very helpful and very successful. This is what I need for the life. Clear?
Yes.
Next, savings also important. You are earning money, then maybe some years after you may be getting married, right? Your children will come. For them also you should save some money. That is also important. Okay? So save some money, have good potential always. It will be easy for you. And I think what I can say, you never go to anybody to beg, give me, or this is. You should be demanded. People should come to you and approach. You should help others. Clear? That will all graces come from your hard work and from the God grace. So that all play a role for not only for you, for your children, for your family, for your generation. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. I think I hope I have given some important idea for your happy life. Okay. So any worries, any doubts for success? Yes. How to succeed in life to be a happiest person and a popular person. Okay. As I said, you gradually do it. One day you feel that you are smart. That day, class, you will become anywhere. People from many places or anywhere, they look for anything, they will approach you. Clear? That's a very important thing. Please do it and succeed in your life and become a very knowledgeable, very popularized, very skilled and very happiest person. My best wishes to all of you. I thank all of you for arranging this presentation. Actually, I used to speak for 3 to 4 hours, but I briefly highlighted I think all the points with a short period. We may be having another lecture, okay, or another words, okay. I hope inshallah maybe next semester, if you have the time, we will have a big group of students. Normally I used to address some of the 800,000 students at a time in the big hall. Okay, let us see. I hope we will have the big presentation. In that, and in detail, I will give more information for your better future. Okay, may Allah all the blessings for you, for your family, and for your future. My best wishes always. I am your brother. I am with you. Okay, any kind of helps for your better future, you can approach me. I will do my level best. Okay, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you. So we learn and enjoy this conversation. So we have a small gift for this lecture and all students. كانوا طالعين.
تقدر ترجع ورا.
أنا هرجع وراه.
ترى احجلان انه ما انتم مبينين، ادخلوا عيال. لا مبينين الحين. اللي ورا يوسف المهند ما انتم مبينين. لا عادي خلاص. يا بسم الله. يعطيكم العافية.
دكتور هيك